Well, beer, I like beer. I drank it every day of the year. I drank it any time that you're on my mind. I like beer. I keep a case there in the cooler. I got a top.
Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56 and my fellow reviewer John Toe, and this is beer review number 121, our very first beer review of the year 2021. And we're reviewing a beer from another South Carolina brewery. This one I had not heard of until I got this beer. Now, John, you give them a good look at that label, because the label is one of the reasons why I got this beer to review. I saw it, and it's related to a couple of other hobbies that John and I have. One being ham radio, and the other being they're collecting and restoring old tube-type antique radios. So I thought I just had to have that one. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the brewery now. On their website, they have pages and pages of information about the brewery, how it got started, and all that. I have tried to condense it down, into just the more important points here. The name of the brewery is Birds Fly South Ale Project. And I had never heard of them until I got this beer. Sean and Lindsay Johnson met in Florida and started their family there. They moved several times due to Sean's aviation career in the Coast Guard. During their final station, they spent a year in D.C. Here Sean shadowed at another brewery and helped them with their grand opening. From recipe ideation to ordering supplies and running a brew schedule, this gave Sean the confidence he needed to set out and establish a brewery of his own. Although he was stationed in D.C., his work project was based in Greenville, South Carolina, which is in the upstate here. Sean and Lindsay would visit this area frequently and soon found themselves eyeing it as the future family home. Sean and Lindsay also noticed that no one in the area seemed to be focusing on wild and funky beer. So they decided to open a brewery and do the opposite of what everyone else seemed to be doing. Instead of focusing on clean beer and trending styles, they decided to focus on wild, funky, and throwback style ales. They began renting space from another local brewery, Thomas Creek, and we've done several of their beers. Mm-hmm. And the passion project took flight. The results were surreal. Birds shared this space for about 6 months until Sean and Lindsay found where they wanted to open up the brewery and tap room. I guess hence the name Birds Fly South Ale Project. Now the beer is called Radio Silence. It says it's an American style pale ale. A smooth, juicy pale ale fermented with Kolsch yeast and hopped with Summit, Centennial, Simcoe, and Styrian Wolf. ABV is 7%. IBU is 25. It's dry hopped with Centennial, Simcoe, and Styrian Wolf. The flavor hops are Centennial and Simcoe. And as mentioned, the yeast is Kolsch. The malts are Oats, Pilsner, and Vienna. Okay. Let's open this up and have a pour. I can smell it from here.
All right.
It's a pale golden color. Little cloudy. We've got about 1, 2, 3, about 3 fingers of a bright white head. Yep. Okay, John.
All right.
Come on around. I predict you're going to like this one, just based on what I smell.
I wonder why. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you're going to like this
I'm
one.
gonna love this one. All
I can't say whether or not I will or not.
Ooh,
I smell lots of fruity hops.
I do too.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I can get some bitterness right at the front and all the way through. I get the fruity hop flavor,
Mm-hmm. And it's smooth right on the end.
and surprisingly, I get a little bit of sweetness.
I wonder if it was just me. Yeah, I do too.
And so it surprises me. It's not quite the hop bomb I was expecting.
Mm-hmm. This one's a little mild. This was really mild.
Fortunately, I'm not getting any pine tree notes.
That's always a plus. I can't even stand that.
And, it's well carbonated.
But the hop mixing that they've done, to me, it really enhances the flavor of them.
I'm trying to. Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I'm trying to see if I can identify any particular fruit flavors from the hops. Almost an orangish
Yeah.
kind of a flavor.
To me, I get a little lemon, followed by the orange.
Lemon. That's it. Lemon and orange
Lemon and
is
orange.
what I'm tasting.
It's really a good one. The head just seems to kind of hang around. It's not quick to dissipate.
I'll have to admit that for a hoppy beer,
Mm-hmm.
this one surprised me. I don't dislike it as much as I thought I would. I mean, if I was over at your house and you handed me one, I could drink it.
Yeah.
Not 2, but I could drink
2
one
Yeah.
and tolerate it. So
This is enjoyable if like I'll call it a light hopped beer, one that's not strong, has the pine taste. This is a good one.
I can deal with fruity hops better than I can deal with pine tree hops.
Yeah.
Because I can't deal with those at all.
No, this is a good beer.
This is for me. This is not bad for a hoppy beer.
Right.
So, given that, I'll give it 1 thumb up.
I'm gonna have to give it 2.
I had a feeling you might.
This one's good, right on the money.
So, there you have it. That was quick,
Another
and this is the first review for the new year 2021. We'll be doing more later on, so
Yep.
stay tuned.
This is a good one.
I think I might take one more
I knew
sip.
I knew you would.